we'll be starting this session now with a short qiraat. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألم تر كيف فعل ربك بأصحاب الفيل ألم يجعل كيدهم في تضليل وأرسل عليهم طيرا أبابيل ترميهم بحجارة من سجيل فجعلهم كعصف مأكول صدق الله العظيم. So welcome everyone. As we all know that we are here today to learn more about scholarship. So there are many students who have desire to go for higher education, but due to lack of finances and lack of awareness regarding the available scholarship, they end up either dropping out or get involved into taking a loan from institutions, which become a burden later on to pay them off because of the high interest rate. So today, after attending this session, everyone who is here will come to know various types of government scholarship available and how you can avail them. So before we start our live session, we would now just go through a short AMP introduction. So I request you all to just be patient and give us a few minutes. Thank you. So AMP starts for Association of Muslim Professionals. AMP is registered in India, United States of America, UK, and Australia as a non-profit organization. We have completed 12 years serving the community in the field of education, employment, and empowerment. AMP have a vision to positively impact the lives of 10 million people by 2030, and our mission is to empower the underprivileged for the greater benefit of the society in general and nation as a whole. Our vision is to be advanced in education, socially progressive, culturally vibrant, politically influential, and economically dynamic. What AMP has achieved in the last 12 years is right in front of you. We've worked majorly in 5 domains: school development programs, employment assistance cell, scholarship and self-employment, AMP Resource Center, awards and partnership. The entire last 12 years journey is right in front of you, so we request you to just have a glance at it so we can just move forward. AMP's reach. On-ground presence, we are currently present in more than 100 active chapters. We are spread across 25 states and we have active volunteers in 16 countries. We have got more than 6,000 plus active members who are connected to Association of Muslim Professionals. Our online presence, we have more than 125,000 plus members and professionals who are connected to AMP through various social media platforms like Instagram, Facebook, Google, WhatsApp, and LinkedIn. If you wish to join AMP, you can just log on to www.amp.india.org/join AMP, and we would be glad to have you on board. So now I request our scholarship expert, Mr. Amir Nurle, to please take over the session and guide us with the expertise, inshallah. Thank you. Amir Bhai, I request you to please start the session.
Assalamu alaikum. Good afternoon, everyone. As we all know that today we will be discussing about government scheme. So basically we will be going to the central government scheme, what central government offers. This will not to be a particular specific scholarship. We will cover the every aspect of scholarship that are offered at NSP, that is National Scholarship Portal. We know only that there are 3 scholarships for minority, pre-matric, post-matric, merit coming. But apart from that, there are many such scholarships that we need to know and apply, as well as there are other schemes that are available. So I will just go through the website, as well as I have some PPT, and we'll be reading some guidelines directly from the portal. So you'll be getting the info from the website itself, and it is very much easy and not much difficult to fill the form or apply for the scholarship. And as we all know, don't need to upload any documents on the website. So I will just also go through the process, what are the documents required. So be patient and let's start learning. We will together be a part of the learning process. Okay, so here I go with the website, that is National Scholarship Portal. As you can see, can anyone just tell me the content is visible, website is visible?
Yeah, clear, Amir.
Okay, will do. Yeah, this is the National Scholarship Portal website. So in this website, there are various schemes offered by central government, UGC, ICTE, and some state schemes. So the first is Ministry of Minority Affairs, in which we have pre-matric, post-matric, and merit components. Then comes the person with disabilities, students with disabilities, specially able students. They also have pre-matric, post-matric, and merit top class education scholarship. And apart from that, we have Department of Higher Education Central Sector Scheme. So basically, we go for on the top part only Ministry of Minority Affairs, but we should know about the other schemes that are available and that has a good amount of scholarship to offer and good chances of getting the scholarship. And in the UGC scheme, we have Ishanudaya for Northeastern students, Indira Gandhi for single girl child, and University rank holder scheme. And apart from that, we have Pragati. It's for technical education like engineering for girls as well as specially able students so that they can pursue their higher education right from after class 10 from diploma level till the degree level. Government has a huge support for girls as well as the specially able students. So this is a website that we need to be with and apply for the scholarship. So I will just open the PPT and show you what is in each and every scheme that the government offers to us. Okay, so here we go. As we have seen the website and we know where to apply, it's scholarship.gov.in. And the first scheme that we are seeing, it's a pre-matric scholarship. We have seen it earlier too for class first till class 10 for minority communities. And I want to suggest or I want to inform you the who are the minority or the minority communities, the communities that are listed under the National Minority Act. So they are Muslim, Buddhist, Sikh, Christian, Jain, Parsi. So they are minority communities in India, and they can apply for the scholarship that is offered by central government from we are seeing versus pre-matric. And the criteria for all the three schemes is same percentage criteria. Last exam could have 50% above. Just the income varies and the amount of scholarship is changing right from pre-matric till merit coming. So here it is maximum amount is 5,000 per year, and the family income should be less than 1 lakh. And I have kept the last date. I have not written the last date because the last date is in coming October. But sometimes the government extend the deadlines for a week or a 10 or at least a 10 days so that additional students can apply, seeing the process like if there are not much applications received, so they extend for few days. That's why I have not added last date. Tentatively, it's now 31st, can be in the next month, or we can go till 10th November. So this is the pre-matric scheme, and the next one we have is post-matric. Post-matric, same percentage criteria, 50% above in the last exam, and income is less than 2 lakhs. If your family income is less than 2 lakhs, you can apply for it. And it is from right from class 11 till PhD. All students are eligible to apply for this scholarship, and the maximum amount it goes till 15,000. And I have simplified like 6,000 is for bachelor student. If someone is in BCom, BA, BSc, they can get 6,000 as a scholarship. And class 11 and 12 students, they can get a maximum amount of 9,300 depending upon their tuition fees, maintenance fees, and other fees. And some other courses like diploma or vocational courses, they have maximum amount as 15,000. So it's for class 11 after that bachelor's and then postgraduate, then PhD. and some diploma courses too. So if you are eligible, you can apply for this scheme as well as other schemes that are on National Scholarship Portal, because the portal allows you to apply for all the scholarships that in which you are eligible, and you can just go through the form filling process, so you will get it how to apply for this scheme. The next one is merit company. Merit company is for minority. It's for technical and professional course. So the list is available on Ministry of Minority Affairs website. And then family income criteria same, it's less than 2.5 lakh, and the scholarship amount is now 25,000 and 30,000 for Australia. This we all know, but the lesser known fact about merit cum in scholarship is this one. There are 85 selected institutes, central government institute, in which we get full fee reimbursement. So we'll discuss it in this part in a separate presentation. So as I have taken a few scholarship from National Scholarship Portal, that is, we have covered post pre-metric, post-metric, and merit companies. Then we have central sector, scholarship, Pragati, and Saksham. So we have further in this PPT. So we'll start. So now these scholarships are open for all. Like there is no restriction on religion or minority community or open category or reserved category. All can apply for this if they are eligible, considering the eligibility criteria. And that the first part that we saw was pre-metric, post-metric, and merit company. They were for a specific uh, minority communities, and here we are for all the communities or all the Indian students, we can say. So this is central sector scholarship, and it is eligible after class 12, and you should score 80 percentile. 80 percentile generally CBSE students they can directly get in their mark sheet, but board student like Maharashtra State Board they gave in percentage format. So the students who has scored more than 65% now in class 12 from Maharashtra State, they are eligible to apply for this central sector scheme. And it varies from board to board. Like some boards has higher cutoff, it can go till 75, it can go till 80, some goes till 50. So there is not a fixed cutoff for central sector. And when you apply for at NSP, you will directly see the central sector scheme. If you are eligible, then it will directly show on the final screen. And the family income is less than 6 lakh, and both UG and PG level is applicable. So you need to go from this beginning. Like we have taken the admission after class 12 in a bachelor course, you will be getting 10,000 per year for 3 years, and after that it gets integrated course. Then you will get from the fourth and the fifth year you will be getting 20,000 per year. So initially you need to apply after class 12, so that you get this scholarship at the postgraduate level 2. Even if you applied like you study in BCom, and then too you can apply for this scholarship because it's open for all. Like there is no course restriction. Technical course student can also apply, but they will be getting only 10,000. And the last date same. The portal is open till October, so everyone can apply for this, and they have much more time to apply for the schemes that are open on National Scholarship Portal. So the 88 percentile, I can say, I can suggest a better way to understand. These are the top 20 students. If 100 students gave the exam of class 12, then the top 20 students are considered as 80 percentile. So if you are in 80 percentile or if you are in top 20%, then you can apply for the CSS scheme. Next, we have postgraduate level course scholarship for single girl child. So they get around 31,000 per year, and because it is per month, so government considers 10 months as a course curriculum academic year, academic month. So you'll be getting maximum amount of 31,000, and single girl child, single girl student can apply, twins can apply for this if they have taken admission in postgraduate school. And as I have written here, it's applicable all over India, and any religion is applicable to apply for this scholarship. Then comes the Pragati. It's for girl students, not single girl child. It's only for girls. Any student can apply. Maximum two girls from same family can apply for this scholarship, Pragati, and it's for diploma and degree, both course. Like if you have taken admission after class 12 in engineering, so you are eligible to apply. If you have taken admission after 3 years of diploma in second year, direct second year engineering, then too you are eligible. If you have taken admission after class 10 in diploma, then too you are eligible. And after class 12 in direct second year diploma, then also you are eligible to apply for this Pragati scholarship. And the total maximum amount that a student, girl student gets is 50,000 per year. So it's a huge amount and a good amount of scholarship that is government offering to girl students. The same scheme, just the name changes. Saksham. Saksham is for physically and specially able students. So you can apply if you are eligible in this scheme. And the income criteria is same. It's less than 8 lakhs per year. So you can apply if you are eligible for all these scheme that we have discussed. We again go to the website and see what we have covered so that you can go through. So now here comes the process, how to apply and what is the process that we need to be with the NSP. So we just need to fill the form. It takes time, around half an hour it will take you to fill the form, take the printouts, and with the relevant document Xerox copies, you can submit it in your college, and you can check SMS on your registered mobile number. And if you, as I've highlighted here, if the scholarship amount is less than 50,000, then you don't need to upload any document. Then you can directly submit the Xerox copies in your institution. So it's a very good process and a simplified process. Earlier, NSP was very much tedious during the initial year, but now it's more bit comfortable for any students to apply from anywhere. So just keep in mind these 4 steps. The SMS that you receive is about where is your form currently. Like you have filled the form, you get the registration ID. You completed the application form, you have submitted in your college. Your college verifies the form. You will receive the message that college has verified your application, and now it's going further. Further, it will go to your district officer, district education officer. The district or education officer verifies the form, then it goes to state education officer, where it gets verified again. And apart after that, all this verification process, it finally goes for the merit list preparation. If your name is in the merit list, you get this scholarship, and your application is proceeded to bank account verification, like if your Aadhaar card details are matching or not, your bank account number is proper. So all these processes online. There is no nothing to worry about. You get SMS and at every interval. And if there is some difficulty or some incorrect information is there, you get the message on your number, and you can change accordingly. So it's more comfortable for students to apply for NSP. And as we will be applying till the next month, so the process completes till next April. If you are in the merit list, you get the scholarship amount by next year of April. So it takes time, but it's a good if you just spare some 30 minutes for completing this application. Okay. So I will go to the website again, and we'll cover the application part later on. So here we go. Okay. So as I've said, we have covered the Ministry of Minority Affairs scheme, and then we covered central sector scheme for college and university students. Okay. So next we go for UGC scheme. Ishan was there for Northeastern students, and directly we have gone on PG in the country scholarship for single girl child. We have seen this, and the one scheme that is remaining is university rank holder. So we'll just go through the guidelines of university rank holder directly from um, this, and we have seen Pragati for girl student and Saksham. Both scheme are same. The amount is same. Just one is for girl student, another is for one for especially able student. So here we have guidelines and available. So just directly click on the guidelines. You can read the PDF, and it's a much more simple to understand. So I will just open some guidelines from we will go from NS2. Okay, 2.0. So here each and everything is provided. Who are eligible to apply? How can you apply? What is the classification? When you apply, there is two steps, like either you are pre-matric or you are post-matric or top class. Because after class 10 student, they are considered as post-matric, and top class below class 10, they are pre-matric students. Here I have highlighted, and the one very important thing, if you need to do some changes, so you can directly make your application defective. There are three options uh, by the for the officer, like your college authorities, college nodal officer, or the district nodal officer. So they have three options: either to accept the form, either to reject the form, or make it defective. So as soon as they click on defective, your form will be open, and you can make the changes and put the correct details, and submit it once again. So here we have seen what we don't need to upload the document. What are the mandatory documents is listed here. Yeah. So these are all the question and answer that has NST given us to get better operability with the form. So I have started with pre-matric, post-matric, and merit companies. So here I have the course list of merit companies. So likewise, we have for post-matric too, the course list. So all the technical and professional courses are covered in this. Like much people might not be knowing, we have law, LLB, LLM course under merit companies. We have CA, ICWA, PS in merit companies, and medical courses are covered. MCA is also covered here. Hotel management is covered. Architecture management course, executive management program is also in this list. And all engineering courses are covered under merit companies for minority. Okay. So apart from this, we have next we'll go to CSS. These are the guidelines as I have shown. So you can just refer the guidelines, and I have highlighted the important points. And these things that we have saw in the PPT too. The income is less than 8 lakhs, and 80 percentile student can apply for it. What's the scholarship amount? As we have seen, 10,000. So you can go through the guidelines if you have any difficulties in while applying, or can ask us by WhatsApp or mail, so that we can go through your query and suggest you the option for us. Okay. So the next one I have opened here is for single girl child. So any girl can apply for this scheme. And next is university rank holder. We have not seen in the PPT university rank holder for first and second rank holder. As I have highlighted here. If you have completed your bachelor course and taken admission in postgraduate course, you can apply for this if you are a rank holder, and the minimum percentage will be 60%. And these are the courses that are considered for this scheme, life science, and more basically, if we suggest it's a BA, BCom, BSc course because commerce is given here, languages is given here, sciences are given here. So all plain stream students can apply for this scholarship. Okay. So here we can see the amount is 31,000 per year for a period of 2 years. And additional thing which this scheme offers is the student who get this scholarship, they can apply for any other scholarship because it's like a gift that the government is giving, I can say. And next we have this Pragati. We are seeing for diploma as well as degree. Both the guidelines are different. But just the changes in you can be in the first year of diploma or degree and second year of diploma or degree course. With moreover a lateral entry in the direct second year course, and two girls students can apply. And I have highlighted here the amount is 50,000 for a maximum of 3 years if admitted in the first year course. So these are the schemes that we need to make aware. We need to aware the student so that they can apply to this scheme. And next we have Satyam. Satyam is for state level. Same as Pragati for girls. Amount is same. All things are same. Just the eligibility criteria is different. So we have gone through we have gone through many schemes that are on NSP, and we again will go to our PPT. Okay. So we left out till the application procedure. So now we'll go on the website. Okay. So here we have new registration. If you are registering for the first time, you can go on new registration, and if not, you can go on the login part. Okay. So I have applying on the new registration. I have clicked on the new registration. You can see the details are given here. The conditions, how to apply, you can apply. All the things are available. Date of birth will be 15, and there's a myth or there's a bit misconfusion. There's confusion among students as well as the educationists, or we can say the social activists who are working on these government scholarship parts. I have come to know that many people are submitting the self-declaration of income certificate. So this is a bit confusing part because government has notified that we need to submit the income certificate by competent authority of the state government. So you need to have a proper income certificate from your state government authority. It is from the district collector office, like Tehsildar or magistrate, whichever is applicable in your state. So here is the important note here, the second point, annual income certificate, family income is given here. So competent authority is also written here. So don't submit the self-declaration of income because the college or institution will reject your application on the basis of the document that you have submitted. So just we need to click on these three tabs and select continue. So here comes the registration form. So as soon as I put the category, my state, I can put either Gujarat or Maharashtra. So we'll select Maharashtra. Okay, it's Manipur. That will be. Then pre-matric and post-matric. So I consider as top class student. And here it is given here. Pre-matric is for class first till 10th, and for other classes you can select post-matric. You can write my name, then select the scheme. So I am selecting here a scholarship scheme. Then write your date of birth, gender, mobile number, and your bank details, and you can directly register on NSP. So as soon as you have done this, you will receive your login ID on your registered mobile number. So with this, you can open your form and we'll proceed to the RPPT. Okay. So this is the thing that I have registered, and as I have selected, there is a state of domicile here. It is Gujarat, and from apart from this, we have post matric here. You can write your date of birth, it's all the details, and the details which are left, you can fill it now. After registering, after the registration, you need to re-log in from the ID which you received on your registered mobile number. So you can add your personal details. It's your father name, mother name, and family annual income. You can add it here. And the second is academic details. You need to select your institution, your present class in if you are in class 11, it will be a present class, or fourth year it will be 1. If you select class 12, it will be 2. Or likewise, mode of study, it will be regular full time when your school starts. And you need to select your board name, like Maharashtra board, CBSE board, Gujarat board, any in which you are, and from which board you have completed your education. And these are the things that you need to fill in the academic details. Your class 10 and 12 roll number is applicable, previous class percentage. So on the basis of these details, the form generates the scholarship in which you are eligible. I will go through it. Like it has 3 parts: personal details we have saw, same here, and the next one was academic details, and third one is other details. So you need to add some detail, like is a student orphan, and guardian name, if you are disabled, type of disability, the percentage, like 40% is applicable for Saksham, and your bank account number, IFSC code you have added already. So as soon as you save and continue, all your details are perfect. You can just get the eligible scheme in which you are eligible. As the student is applicable only for this scheme, so here we have seen the scheme detail. It's showing only one scheme. If the student of class 12, like I say, if the student has passed class 12 and is applying for B compost, so and its percentage is 80%. So he or she belongs to minority community. So he or she will be having 2 options: apply for post matric, or apply for CSS, Central Sector Scheme. So the student can click on both the options and proceed with the form. And when the merit list is generated, so the student in which scheme is in the merit, the selection is done in that scheme. So like a student has taken a girl student takes admission in engineering course, so it will be Pragati scholarship and merit coming scholarship for minorities. So better apply and better click on both the schemes in which you are eligible. So some students get confused here because they think we have told to apply only for MCM, minor merit coming. So here we are getting one more option. So they just click on the MCM option, but we need to aware the student that you need to click on all the scheme that you are eligible. Finally, you will be getting only one particular scheme of scholarship, but to be in the merit and to have a better chances of receiving the scholarship, click on all the schemes in which you are eligible. So we have completed this in the scheme details, and the next and the final and the main thing, when we start filling our form, we should have our documents ready. So here is the list of documents. We need to have the domicile certificate, photo of the student, self-declaration for minority. It's available on the Minority Affairs website. We need to have our mark sheet. We receive income certificate. As I've suggested, it will be from the state or union territory authorities. It's tehsil form made from the tehsildar office, someone called Malmatdar, and in the some state it is known as Mandal. So whichever will might be your saying of and the pronunciation of the particular um, designation of state. It's moreover the collector office that we need to go. So we have the Tehsildar officer. So you can make the income certificate from there, and we'll be sharing the income certificate application process for each and every state. It's prepared by AMT, so will be handy documents for you, so that you can directly open the file and see where to go to make the income certificate. And apart from that, you need to have a bank account and a bona fide of the institution. Bona fide format is also available on the website. Just go through the Minority Affairs website, and we'll get all the documents listed here. And we have, as we submit the uh, all final form, so the print will be generated. We need to take that print and go to the respective institution and submit there, and our application will be submitted at the institute level. So now we have a much more responsibility towards our form, because our institute need to verify it on time. They have a particular time to get form verified. Let's say my last date is 10th November to fill the form. So the institute gets additional 10 days. It will be 20th November to complete the verification process of the student. If they don't do this, then your form will not be proceeded further, and you will not be participating in the scholarship merit list preparation. So stress your institution to complete your verification on time, so that it goes further. And as soon as it goes further, all the verification process is on time, district as well as state and analysis. So this is the thing that NSP offers us, and we will go to the left out part. We have I'm not able to open. Okay. So we have seen the application process of National Scholarship Portal. It's same for each and every student. If you have received the scholarship last year, so you can apply for renewal, and we will open the website of Minority Affairs. This is Ministry of Minority Affairs website. So here you can see the self-declaration for minority community is available. You can download it from this website and spell it and submit it in your respective institution. So okay, so there are some documents available here. You can go to the standard operating procedure here, and services that you can get the EISHE code for your institute. If your institute is not registered or NSP, then the student is not will not be able to apply for this scholarship. So just check and ask your institute if they are not yet done the registration process on NSP. Do it earlier as soon as possible. You can contact your district nodal officer or the state nodal officer, and with all the documents you can register on this website. And we have one option is scheme eligibility. Okay, so by choosing this, you can directly get in the scholarship in which you are eligible. So you can choose here, you can belong to which category. Okay, so I will go to the part that we have not completed. As I have said, we'll be going to the merit cum means part. Uh, we all know merit cum means offers just 25,000 per year for technical course like engineering, medical, architecture, and we have seen the list of courses that are in the MCM. It's for minority communities. So we have the 85 institutes in India with IIT, NIT, IIM. So if the students are in this institute, they have a chance to get full fee reimbursement. The list is available on Ministry of Minority Affairs. So there are total 85 institutes, and the list is given state-wise. And I've opened the website. You can see this of institution eligible for full fee reimbursement. So here the student will get full fee, like IIT's fees is 1.5 lakhs. So the student will be getting total 1.5 lakhs fees as a scholarship. So you need to complete your academic admission process and then apply for merit coming scholarship at the National Scholarship Portal. So by doing this, you will be receiving the specified amount that is your full fees. Even if your fees, even if your fees is let's say 6 lakhs or 20 lakhs, the Indian Institute of Management, that is IIM MBA fees is 14 lakhs in some institute. It's 20 lakhs or moreover it's around 6 lakhs IIM Udaipur. So government provides total full fee refund for minority community if they apply for merit coming scholarship and if they are eligible for the designated scholarship. So I request you all to just look if you have any students in the designated 85 institute and tell them to apply for this scholarship so that students get the full fee as a refund for their particular course. So I will move on to the PPT part again. Okay. So these are some of the schemes that the central government offers by National Scholarship Portal. But we have another scheme. It is offered by Maulana Azad Education Foundation. So this year, MEF has not yet started the application process, but we have much more concerned people about the community, particular community. They have circulated the message as 30th September is the last date to apply for become a MEL scholarship. It's totally a fake message, and the message that they are circulating on WhatsApp is a totally manipulated one because they don't know about this condition of eligibility and who can apply for this, what's the last uh, percentage that the student needs to have to apply for this scheme. So I suggest better go by a specific and verified and authentic content that is available on the Google or your WhatsApp University. Okay, because getting confused and for this part, it will be a much more pain for the student. So I suggest we have a better platform on WhatsApp groups, on Facebook. So you get in touch with all these platform with us, so that we can timely share the details with you, and you can apply accordingly according to your eligibility criteria. So this is a thing, and we have one more thing for you for the students who will be pursuing or who have taken admission in after class 12 in BSc, Bachelor of Science in Physics, Chemistry, Zoology, Botany, like this courses. It's Inspire. The definition is given here, Inspire. So here we have SHE program. If the student has taken admission after class 12, so the government offers 80,000 per year till 5 years to complete your course. Okay. So it is known as SHE program. So here we start with the PPT. So who can apply? The amount is 80,000 and the student is 10,000 student all over India get this scholarship. So the students who are in the top 1 percentile. So now how we classify students based on the 1 percentile? It's more or same like we have seen in the CSS part, central sector scheme, top 20%. So same year, top 1% student. Like if 100 student gave the exam of class 12 science, then the one first student, the rank first, will be considered as the top 1%. And the second thing which we have is the student can be in if they received less than 10,000 marks in class in JEE Advanced or JEE Mains and NEET exam. So if their rank is less than 10,000, they are eligible to apply for Inspire scholarship. And the student we have taken admission in IISER, NICER. So these are some of the research institution in India which has government has created to harness students in the field of research and scientific studies. So if you have taken admission in such institution, then too you are eligible. And the students who qualify for KVPY and TSC, they are also eligible to apply for Inspire scholarship. So the student will be receiving 4 lakhs per year for a period of 5 years, like 3 years in BSc or integrated MC. So as I've said, the student will be getting only if they have received a letter along with the mark sheet stating that they are eligible to apply for Inspire. This is the Inspire certificate that the student received along with the mark sheet. So it clearly states it has your name. I have this blurred because I don't want to tell the name of the student. So it has your name, your roll number, and it states that you are eligible to apply for Inspire and will be getting 80,000 per year for a period of 5 years. So if you find any student who is eligible to apply for this scheme, you can suggest them to take admission in Bachelor of Science course if they are interested and they have the passion to go for scientific research studies. And there is one thing how we can got to know the student has received this scholarship. So likewise, as said, the criteria or the percentile varies from respective boards. Like it is 80 percentage above. If the student in class 12 science has 80 percentage above in Maharashtra State Board, then they get this certificate that I have shown you. If the student is of Andhra Pradesh, the cutoff is around 95 or 90% above. So accordingly, state-wise, the student, if you find anyone nearby who has this certificate along with the mark sheet, so you can aware them and guide them to this scheme if they want to go for scientific studies in India. So we are done with our part, and if the certificate that I have shown is not clear, I will just give you some another certificate. Just let me. Okay, here it is. Yeah. So this is a certificate that the government sends the education board sent to the students who are eligible. Okay. And here is a list of institutes. Let me check again. Okay. That are eligible for full fee reimbursement if for minority community. Like we will see Gujarat. So Gujarat has IIT and NIT, and we have many institutions in Maharashtra we can have IIT, NIFT. So the maximum fees of management course is 10 lakhs, I think. So the student will get the total fees refund if they are in this course. And we should promote our students to go for higher education and offer education and courses in such institutions because the government supports the student and it will be a responsibility to guide the student to particular institute. And I suggest everyone, the concerned people and the people who are much concerned about the student, that there is a partiality I can say with the student because we have a 85 institution in the list, but as we know, there are much more new IIMs, new IITs, NITs coming up every year. So the new one is not listed in the institution list, so they are left out. Like if I am taking admission in IIM Ahmedabad, so I will be getting the 20 lakhs fees as a full pay the refund. But same thing, if I am taking admission in IIM Nagpur or IIM Jammu Kashmir, so I will be just getting 25,000 like the other institution. So we need to write to the Minister of Minority Affairs, the Minister for Minority Affairs, and state this upgradation thing so that the all the institute, premier institute in India get their share, the student get their share of the scholarship that the government is offering. So I end with this talk on central government scholarship scheme, and further we will be having question and answer session. And more to you, Razak Bhai will continue with this. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, Amir Bhai, for the wonderful session. We have a few questions that have been raised in terms of queries that people have regarding scholarship. So I'll ask you these questions one by one, and you can start addressing to it. So I've got first question from Mubarak Khan. He says that I recently got an admit from Northeastern University in Boston for their MScs program for spring 21, and he's looking for scholarship for his profile. So would any of these scholarship help him to get scholarship to study abroad?
Yeah, for study abroad, the Ministry of Minority Affairs has Padho Pradesh scheme. So in this, the student will get interest subsidy on the loan taken, like maximum amount of loan can be 20 lakhs. So the government will provide subsidy on the course period plus 1 year. Like the master's course is of 2 years, 2 years plus 1 year, the government will provide the subsidy. And apart from that, the student can apply for uh, like the scholarship on international website like We Make Scholar, Scholarship India, Body for Study. And the scholarship application by Indian Trust, it starts in the month of Jan. So if the student can wait till January coming 2021, then you can apply for JN Tata Endowment Trust Scholarship interest-free loan. So it's offer around 10 lakhs interest-free loan. KC Mahindra, it offers till 8 lakhs interest-free loan. And another one, Narottam Shiksha Foundation, it offers till 20 lakhs interest-free loan for studies in India and abroad. The rest two, they are for abroad, and Narottam is for both India and abroad. So the student have this option. Apart from this, the student can apply for National Minority Development Financial Corporation. So they offer interest-based loan. The interest amount will be 8% on for boys and 5% for girls. And there is one more, RD Chetna, nominal interest loan. So it can be around 5% interest loan. So these are the option open for the student for higher studies international.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So I have a question now from Usama. He says that once you apply for the scholarship, you said that you will get an SMS. So this SMS will be sent by government or the college. And do all colleges accept the form for NSP scholarship scheme?
The SMS is sent by NSP. NSP is monitored by NIC. So it's a government agency. So you get the SMS from government itself, because the district officer, if reject the form, so you will receive that your form has been rejected at the district level. And when you open the form, you'll find the details which are wrong, so that when you correct the details, you can submit the form and then it will proceed again. And second question, what yes asked is, every college accept this. If the college is registered, if the institute is registered on National Scholarship Portal, they are compulsorily bind to accept the form of the student and verify the form of the student. If the institute is making or disturbing or creating or harassing the student, then you can complain to the state nodal officer or the district nodal officer. And I have received some cases where student has been harassed to upload the documents on National Scholarship Portal for pre-matric scholarship. As we know, the government has already stated on in the bold red mark that you don't need to upload the document if you have scholarship amount is less than 50,000. Then too, some institution are doing this, so it will be a much more difficulty for student to upload the document. And I think we should collectively take some action and aware students and aware the institute of such available guidelines from the NSP.
Thank you so much. I have a question from Aman. He says, I'm studying in 12th, and now since I come to know about the scholarship, if I fill the form, where do I have to submit it? Do I have to submit it online or print it and submit it in the college?
Yeah. So as I have said, the procedure: fill the form. You will be receiving a printout. Print the final page, and along with the relevant document, the document list I have shown you. So with the Xerox of the document, you submit it in your college. You don't need to go anywhere. Directly in your institution, you need to submit your document as well as the final print that you will be receiving after completing your three parts. That is press registration part. After that, we have the academic detail, personal detail, and other detail parts. So all these things are completed. You get the printout, take the printout along with the relevant Xerox copies of documents, submit it in your institution.
Thank you so much. I have another question from Saeed. He says, can you please explain what is merit list that you were referring to in your walkthrough when we submit the form to college or university? So what is the merit list?
The merit list is generated at the end of the three verification authorities: institution, district officer, and state officer. So the merit list is like if the condition for like I say, if post matric is more, if the student has more than 50% above, they can apply. So all students who applied on post matric, they doesn't get the scholarship. Merit list is generated uh, relative to the amount that is like 30 lakhs is assigned for post matric. So if the students are more, so the government cannot give all students scholarship, so they generate the merit according to the percentage the student list is assigned. And if the student get into the merit, like the cutoff goes to 70 or 60, so they are considered to go to get the scholarship, and the rest student they doesn't get the scholarship because they didn't feature in the merit.
Thank you so much. I have another question from Aram Khanam. He asks, can we upload last year's of income certificate in post-matric scholarship, as I have income certificate of last year 2019?
No, the student need to make the current year certificate, income certificate, and that too from designated state or union territory authority. Self-declaration will not be accepted here. And for Maulana Azad, that is Begum Azad Meher, student can upload any form like any income certificate. It can be from Nagar Sevak, that is a councillor, MLA, MP, anyone, or the state or designated authorities. But the condition is it should be in English or Hindi. If it's in your regional language, then you have to translate and then submit both the documents. So better the easy part is just approach your local Nagar Sevak or the Gram Panchayat Sarpanch. We will be getting the income certificate written by him, and just request them to write it in Hindi or in English. Moreover, they will write it in Hindi or English accordingly which language they prefer. So this condition is for Begum Azad Mahal, and thus for all these schemes on NSP, we need to have a district authority certificate.
Okay, thank you. I have a question from Aman. He says that I presently live in Union Territory. So are these scholarships reserved for Union Territory as well?
Yeah, every Indian student can apply for this scholarship that are on NSP according to the criteria that are listed, like for minority, like for girls, for physically, specially able students. If you are in the category assigned, so you can apply for the scholarship.
Thank you. Now, I have a question from an anonymous attendee. Is there a clause in NSP guidelines that we can apply only for a single scholarship in a single academic year?
Yes, like as I have said, the NSP scheme, if the student is eligible in like say Pragati, merit cum means, the student can click on both the schemes, but they will be getting only one scholarship when the merit list is generated. So the NSP, they will do their part. Students don't need to worry about getting only one scholarship because the list is generated on in only one scheme already.
Okay. I have a question from Saad Mapkar. For which scholarship should we apply if my child wants to go to do a diploma in pharmacy after 12th standard?
So better, I will suggest along with the central government scheme, the students need to go through the state government scheme as well, because some state government scheme has much more amount than the central government scheme. Like as the student is in pharmacy, so it is a technical and professional course. So the student can apply for merit cum in the post matric scholarship.
Okay. Thank you. Another question from Anika. She says, can you tell me if these scholarships are available for PhD students as well?
Yes, PhD student can apply. Like they can apply for post matric scholarship if they are doing PhD in like say after MCom or MSc or MA. If they are doing after technical and professional course, like through if they are qualified uh, uh, by GATE exam, then they can apply for Maulana Azad National Fellowship. So the fellowship amount is more for technical and professional course, and for rest all PhD course, it is considered in post matric that the amount can be maximum 15,000 per year.
Thank you. So I have a question now from Ms. Saima Meher. Is there any scholarship available for class 10 students? And if it is, how can we apply for it? Do we apply from the same portal?
Yeah, class 10 student, they can apply for, if the student is minority, they can apply for pre-matric. If the student is girl, she has a chance to go for Begum Azad Mahal scholarship too. That is on another website, MAF website. So currently MAF website is not open. So the student can create the profile on pre-matric and wait for some days. If Begum Azad Mahal scholarship is isn't started, so they can submit in pre-matric scholarship form.
Okay, thank you. Anonymous attendee asked a question that could you just briefly let us know once again about the eligibility criteria for students to apply for these scholarships?
So the criteria differs from each and every scheme. As we have seen, somewhere for girls, somewhere for minorities, somewhere for open category. Open means reserve and general both can apply. So I better suggest I will just share the uh, WhatsApp that
Link.
is
Yeah.
WhatsApp group link, so they can get all the detail that we have shared on the WhatsApp group, or else they can visit our Facebook page. All the scholarships that are open till now, it is posted there. So students can directly go through each and every scheme, and they will get to know once again. So I am just posting
Okay. Thank you.
the Facebook page.
Sure. So you can post it in the chat box. And
Okay.
so if anyone has any queries, they can just go to the Facebook page and they can raise their queries. We have all the uh, scholarship experts who are connected to Association of Muslim Professionals who will help you to address those queries, inshallah. I have one more question here. Do we have any scholarship to become a commercial pilot in India?
Commercial pilot is a bit difficult part, but the student can try for Tata Trust. There is only one option for a student.
Another question from Saida Afshan. Does government or private offer scholarship for NTT diploma? I have some teachers who are struggling for finances.
Which diploma course?
NTT.
NTT.
I don't know what NTT is. So, Ms. Saida
Like
Afshan, if
the
you could
diploma
just,
course.
yeah.
So it can be in the post matric scholarship if it's from a registered institute. Like if the institution is registered on NSP, then the student can check the list of post matric scholarship course eligibility. The list is available on Ministry of Minority Affairs. If the diploma course in which is listed in the PDF, then she can apply for post matric scholarship.
Okay, thank you. I have a question from Sabiha Dalvi. She says, I have taken admission in first year BSc in biotechnology. So, can I apply for Inspire scholarship?
Um, so as I have said, you need to have the Inspire certificate. If you have the Inspire certificate, then you can apply for Inspire scholarship, and that too in the designated and specified stream, like plain science, as I said, physics, chemistry, biology, like botany, zoology, so and some earth science course. So just check the Inspire website, and I think biotechnology is not listed in the Inspire eligibility criteria.
Oh, thank you. So, question from Sadaf Ansari. He says, I am a second year student. Can I apply for a scholarship or we only get scholarship when we apply for the first, when we are in the first year?
So second year student can also apply for as we assume post matric scholarship. The student can apply if the student is taking girl student is taking admission in directly second year in technical course, they can apply for Pragati. So if the student is in class 12, so they can apply for post matric. So the class, it depends upon the speech scheme in which you are applying. So the student can apply after they are eligible, like for post matric, as I said. So just what the student needs to do, they need to just spare some 30 minutes and create their profile on NSP website, and they will come to know that in which scheme they are eligible, and if they are eligible, then so good, they can apply for the concerned scheme.
Okay, thank you. Another question from Saida Fatima. She says, if we submit the school, will they do the further process? If they do not do, how would we come to know if they have processed with our application or not? Is there any other option?
So as I've said, the process goes and you receive the SMS at every stage. Okay, so if you have submitted, let's say I have submitted my application tomorrow in my school. So go after a week and ask your institution whether you have done my verification or not. This is one of the things that you can do. Then another one is, as soon as the student, as soon as the institute verifies the form, you will be getting the SMS on your number. So ask the institute before the last date to verify your form. So it will be easy for you as well as the institute to check the form. And there it is specified by like in the application form, it will also be shown, but not verified at the institute level. So as soon as the institute verifies it, it will show verified at the institute level whenever you log in by your login ID.
Thank you so much. Another question from Mr. Kareem Mohammed. He asked, are these government scholarships available for private school students as well?
Yeah, all students are eligible, all institutions are eligible. Only the consideration and the condition is the student, uh, the school or institution need to be registered on NSP with their DISCG code or AISCG code. If they have done the registration process, so they can apply for then their student can apply for the scheme that are listed on NSP.
Thank you. Anonymous attendee is asking a question. While applying for any of the government scholarship, is Aadhaar card mandatory to fill the scholarship form?
Yes, it is mandatory. And at school level, you can have bona fide from the institute to apply for the scholarship. But I suggest to better make it because it will be required at bank account verification. If the Aadhaar card is not linked with the bank account, and even if a feature in the merit list, then to your scholarship amount will be waiting because the bank account requires you to have a registered with Aadhaar number. So better make Aadhaar card and then apply, or if the last date is near, apply with the bona fide and then make the Aadhaar card.
Okay. Thank you so much. Another question from Syed Zakiullah. He says that, Assalamu alaikum, my name is Syed. I'm doing MBBS first year from Tamil Nadu, India, and it's a private college, and I have got the seat on government college, and I have applied NSP scholarship for NMMS, and for this year renewal, I have to upload my mark sheet of previous year, and I am yet to write the exams due to the coronavirus. So it seems like he does not have his previous year's final mark sheet, and if he's applying for NSP, he has to upload his mark sheet. So what he needs to do here?
So we have time. I think we have a month. The application is ending in October. So till then, if the student get the mark sheet, it will do, or else the verifying authority, the institution itself, so they can verify the student on the basis of the earlier previous and missed mark sheet, and they can proceed with the form.
Oh, thank you. So I've got another question from Zafarullah. He says, if I have missed to renew my NSP in the previous year, can I be able to renew it now?
If you are, if there is a lag, if there is a gap of 1 year, you will be considered a fresh candidate, and you can apply fresh from the fresh login.
We have to apply fresh, right?
Yes.
Oh. Okay, it seems like almost the questions are now repeated. Okay, there's one question. I've completed my second PUC with NEET exam recently. Please let me know which scholarship are there for medical field.
Can I get the student is from which state?
Bangalore.
Okay. So there are some CSR funds for the MBBS or the medical courses. So the student can apply for the CSR fund. I suggest to the student to create their profile on CSR fund website like Buddy for Study and Vidya Sarthi. So they can get the CSR fund scholarship from that portal. And apart from that, there are much more scholarships that are not listed on these portals. So as I've shared with you and all the Facebook page, so student can get in touch with the stay updated the Facebook page, or else they can get in touch with our WhatsApp group. So we can regularly share the MBBS or the medical or all courses scholarships that are eligible. And as the medical is concerned as a technical and professional course, so MCM is applicable, merit cum means is applicable, and the student can get 25,000 as a scholarship if he or she applies for MCM at NSP.
Okay, thank you. Another question from Safa Paloba. She says, I am second year dental student. Can I fill Maulana Azad Foundation form now?
So there is a bit confusion in Maulana Azad's name because Maulana Azad Education Foundation scholarship is for class 9 till class 12 only, not after that. And the scholarship amount is 5,000 for 9 and 10th, and 11, 12, and 12th standard get 6,000 per year. So this is MAA, Begum Hazrat Mahal. And the another one is Maulana Azad Minority Financial Development Corporation, MAMFDC. So it offers nominal interest loan to students who are in technical and professional course, and they have listed around 300 courses on their website. So if the student are in this course, so they can apply for the interest loan. The interest is 3%, and the student can get up to 2.5 lakhs as a loan from MAMFDC. As I have said earlier also, National Minority Foundation Development Corporation. So likewise, MAMFDC is of Maharashtra state, and the national one is of India. It is at central level. So both are giving this for interest-free interest loan, nominal interest loan. So there is a confusion in the name because both the portals start with Maulana Azad. So we need to sort out with both the things.
Okay, thank you. Another question from an anonymous attendee is asking, are there any scholarship for private computer technical learning institute study like Jet King Institute?
Government doesn't offer such certification course for scholarship. So you have another option. The student can apply for CSR funds, like as I've said, Buddy for Study. Now NIIT is giving 100% fees waiver for the certification course. And the second option is there are some scholarships that will come in the recent months, in few months. So student need to create a profile on Vidya Sarthi and Buddy for Study, and if any scholarship is open, so they can apply for the particular scheme, and they can get the scholarship by CSR fund, not through the government authority, government scheme.
Okay, thank you. Another question says, Assalamu alaikum, sir. I am from Raichur, Karnataka. I applied for Arivu loan and I received a message that the loan has sanctioned by head office, but I didn't receive any amount and the district office is also not responding. So, could you please let me know what should I do in this case?
Razak Bhai can connect the student with the AMP Karnataka or Bangalore chapter so that they can.
Okay, Arivu, is it something related to studies as well?
What?
Arivu loan, is it related to study loan?
Like that we have for
education loan?
So it might be related to their Karnataka government scheme.
All right, all right. Another question, as last year final examination has not yet held for 9 students in Tamil Nadu. So how can we submit a scholarship application for 10th standard without the mark sheet of 9?
The school will provide some mark sheet or some details about their last year. So on the basis of that, The student can submit, and as we know, the verifying authority institute itself, they can verify their student because they have promoted the student to the next year, so they will be verifying on their basis.
Okay, so that is all. There are no further questions. Most of the questions are just repeated questions. So we have covered most of the questions from the participants. Razak bhai, would you like to add something before we end the session?
Yes, Shiza, thank you. Thank you, Amir Nurle bhai, for giving us a clarity on the scholarship part. Today's session was held for giving you an update on government scholarship. It was very specific to that. Every Sunday, we will hold this series where we'll cover one topic, one specific scholarship on every Sunday. The continuity will be there 3 p.m. on every Sunday. Next session will be on education and scholarship in Russia. It will be regarded to education in Russia and what are the scholarship available for that. Other than that, participant who want to know anything more on scholarship part can email us at scholarship@ampindia.org. We will try to help you out as much as possible. Today's scholarship, the primary website was scholarship.gov.in. So just try to visit that website, create your profile over there, and try to make sure whatever category you belong to, you apply for that scholarship. It will be helpful. There are huge number of scholarships available on government website, which you need to take care of. In future, our webinars, we will cover what are the corporate CSR scholarships, what are the other state government and other scholarships. So it will be a continuation of scholarship webinar that we will be doing on every Sunday. I hope it was beneficial for everyone who attended today's session, and inshallah we will help more students through our various seminars, and we will try to help them how to get benefited out of all this scholarship. We are also extending our support to a lot of NGOs across India, where we will be partnering with NGOs. We will train them how to help students and how to get their form filled. Through that, we will be able to help more number of students, and will be able to reach every part of the country where students are hand-holded in terms of filling of forms. Thank you, Amir Nurle bhai, for today's wonderful session, and thank you, participant, for being a patient listener. On behalf of AMP, I would like to request all the students that you first get yourself benefited, and always try how can I help more people in terms of helping in various fields, whether it is scholarship, whether it is mentoring, whether it is in terms of coaching, whether it is in terms of guidance. Anywhere you're stuck up, anything you feel that you need some guidance, some support, AMP will be there to help you out. We have got various projects that can help students, parents in terms of career, in terms of education, in terms of employment. So wherever you stuck up, you can visit our website, ampindia.org. So that's a website that it can help you out. In case of any question, any query other than scholarship, you can also mail us at info@ampindia.org. So this is what we are here to help you out and support you out. Thank you everyone for joining.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Razak bhai. And as Razak bhai has mentioned that we will be conducting a series of webinars every Sunday from 3 p.m. So as most of the people have joined today, we request you all to also bring along with you your friends, your colleagues who may be in need and requirement of the scholarship, so they can also benefit from these free sessions that we are organizing. So thank you so much, Amir bhai, for such an insightful session. We really appreciate your time and effort. Considering it is a Sunday, you still took time to guide us with your expertise. So thank you so much. To all the attendees, it was wonderful to have you all on board. We believe that everything that was discussed here have made an awareness among all regarding government scholarship. AMP keep organizing sessions by highly qualified professionals and experts in the particular field to share their learning and viewpoints to guide not only the youth but everyone with their own life experience. So keep joining these sessions and let your friends and family also know about these sessions. Bring them along with you. So now we will be ending this session with a short dua. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ya awwal al-awwalin, ya akhir al-akhirin, ya dhal quwwati al-matin, ya rahim al-masakin, ya arhamar rahimin. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد وبارك وسلم. اللهم أنت السلام ومنك السلام، تبارك ربنا وتعالى في هذا الجلال والإكرام. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. ربنا ظلمنا أنفسنا وإن لم تغفر لنا وترحمنا لنكونن من الخاسرين. اللهم يسر لنا أمورنا كلها مع الراحة لقلوبنا وأبداننا والسلامة والعافية في ديننا ودنيانا. حسبي الله لا إله إلا هو عليه توكلت وهو رب العرش العظيم. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. Thank you so much, everyone. We'll be ending this session for now. This is Shehzad signing off from here. Thank you.